Soon, Rick, thanks. JCPS heads back to school on Wednesday. It will be a new year with new start times and bus stops for thousands of students.
As WDRB's Katrina Nichols shows us, it's already been a rocky start for families.
You got it, Ella. Good.
While the Katz family works to get into the swing of a new school year,
Oh, no, you don't even need me to push.
Dad David Katz has found a bump in the road.
I think it's going to create chaos.
Getting his daughters home after school.
It's absurd that we're going to be having my kids on the school bus for an hour and 42 minutes.
His daughters are scheduled to walk out of Norton Elementary at 4:20 and expected to arrive at their bus stop at 6:02.
We live 5 minutes away from the school.
To petition the long drive, Katz filled out JCPS's bus stop request form, an online form to request a bus stop or express concerns with the current one. JCPS said thousands completed the form in its first few days of posting. Parents have expressed its concerns with length of rides, location of stops, or not having a stop at all.
There's a lot of unknown.
Bus concerns is not a new issue for JCPS. Katz and several other parents' frustration is a result of changes JCPS made to address challenges last school year. The district had a shortage of drivers, which caused nearly 20,000 students to show up late, sometimes up to 2 hours last school year.
And I know that there are many inconveniences for families, but in the end, we know that there can't be anything more important than getting to school on time.
To address the late arrivals, JCPS overhauled its start times, going from just 2 times to mark the beginning of the day to 9, staggering from the hours of 7:40 to 10:40. The plan introduced and passed within a month and a half.
The start times are a huge deal, because they've moved our school back, our start time back by 40 minutes.
While JCPS increased its starting salary to $22 an hour for bus drivers, plus other monetary incentives, the district said it still needed to cut routes down. The start time change allowed JCPS to consolidate its number of bus routes. It now offers 600 routes, a cut from its 730 routes last school year.
We will now have more bus drivers than we have routes.
The other problem that has left parents scrambling,
we've gone as far as to look at personal driving services to get her there.
Is bus routes were announced 2.5 weeks before the new year.
If we needed to change schools due to start time or lack of transportation, but with all of this unrolling at this time, at this late date, the deadlines have passed, so our options are pretty limited.
Kamaria Wesley used to drive her daughter to Norton Elementary, but her 9:40 start time no longer makes that feasible. Her suggestions from JCPS to fill out the bus stop request form or switch schools after the transfer deadline already passed.
The schools that she's offered transportation to don't align to the quality and caliber of education that she is receiving at her current school.
They really don't feel.
With just a few days to go before the new school year,
Now you're on your own.
both Wesley and Katz are looking for alternative routes,
It's unacceptable.
but also bracing themselves for long carpool lines,
That remains to be seen.
while also waiting for answers
Not her word.
from JCPS. In Louisville with photojournalist Darius Bowie, Katrina Nichols, WDRB News.
Starting tomorrow, JCPS families with questions about bus stops are asked to call the JCPS bus hotline. That number on your screen, that number is 502-485-RIDE. And we also have a link to the JCPS Back to School website with updated facts and questions at our website at WDRB.com.